pump. We love a pump. It is literally like my skin, but better. You see the kind of creasing here? You see that creasing there? Quite frankly, I look like I'm dead. This colour is what gives me heart palpitations. That is the epitome of oxidization. I could continue. I was expecting it to be pink, but I'm not going to judge it on its weight. That would be prejudice. Welcome back. This is All the Ladies, where we do affordable fashion and cruelty-free beauty and product reviews. As you know, I was on holiday last week, so I didn't put out a video last week. And yes, our flight was one of the flights that was not cancelled, but delayed for over 24 hours, which was not good, especially when you've got 2 children in tow. So eventually we got there. I've caught the sun. As you can see, I'm probably still glowing a little bit, but that's okay because I have plenty of products here. As you know, this week's haul, First Impressions, is my Look Fantastic collaboration. Hurrah! At last, we've got the products, and I have a huge box here of lots and lots of goodies. If you're a girly girl like me and you just love this type of stuff, then you're gonna love this. This is a box of absolute treats. I've got the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I've got the Anastasia bronzer in saddle. I've got the iconic duo. I've got a Stila palette. I've got some Makeup Revolution. I've got some Illamasqua. I've got the birthday suit lip kit. Can't wait to try that. Lots and lots of Makeup Revolution palettes, some brushes, a primer from Too Faced, which I'm looking forward to trying, and lots more. I did just pick this out, and actually this is an eau de toilette, which I will crack open and let you know how it smells, but obviously that's the type of thing I cannot really review because it is a personal thing, but I did pick this up and I'll tell you how much I got it for when I go through the things. Right, before we crack on with that, just a couple of wee little things to tell you. So obviously the competition draw, which the week before last I mentioned was going to be happening on my holiday, it didn't happen for obvious reasons. I don't even know why I put that pressure on myself, but anyway, I have changed the draw date to this Friday on my Instagram. It is a bag of goodies. It's £50 worth of goodies, but just to let you know, I am going to be adding another £50 worth of goodies to it as well, so the value will be £100 worth of nail and beauty treats. As you can imagine, I get a lot of gifted products. Well, there's no point in them sitting in my drawer. I will shove them in this little bag here. It will just be so much more appealing if it's 100 quid and not 50. If you haven't yet entered the competition, make sure you type the word giveaway in the comments box down below or in the previous video, which is 2 weeks ago as well. YouTube will automatically generate a spin and you'll be popped in to the competition, and I will let you know. If you are following me on Instagram, you'll know on Friday night straight away if you are the lucky one. If you are not on Instagram, don't worry, I will let you know the following week who has won the goodies. And the second thing I wanted to mention was this video is also sponsored by Saint.TROPEZ, good old faithful tanning brand Saint.TROPEZ. You set the tone, I like that. And they have gifted me kindly a mitt, a facial mist, and a body Gradual Tan in medium to dark. I used this for years in my teens and it was always one of the best colours, you know, you never got a tangerine tan from a bottle of Saint.TROPEZ, so I'm really hoping that that is going to be as good as it used to be. To be fair, it's probably even better. That was about 25 years ago. This is the cream that you put all over your body. I mean, you can put it on your face as well. I'm sure I have done in the past, but it is a big tube for your whole body. As you can see, it is a white liquid, no streaks, which is a massive bonus. By the way, you'll be seeing on the split screen a very dodgy video of me applying this cream. I've not really done one of these kind of tanning videos before, and I have been asked on a couple of occasions. I've never been that comfortable about doing it, but hopefully it's just going to give you an idea as to how I apply my tan. This is to be applied daily or as desired instead of your regular body moisturizer. It's got anti-aging skincare and tanning technology. It's made with hyaluronic acid, plant-based marine algae, and antioxidant blend of upcycled blueberry and raspberry seed oils. My giddy, it sounds fantastic. So I'm really hoping that that is as good as I remember it those videos many years ago. And they also included this bronzing water face mist. Now this is just a bit of cuteness in my opinion. This is available on the Look Fantastic website. I checked this morning. I believe it's £18, but with my 20% off code, which I'm about to tell you about, at checkout stick AllTheLadies and you'll get 20% off, so you'll get it for about £14, something like that. So this is a gradual kind of face tanning mist. You can either apply it at night and let it work overnight, or you can apply it in the morning and let it work during the day. Either way, I love the idea of a face tanning mist. The ease of it, and just let it crack on. You just get darker and darker. So there we go. It's a good brand. It's been going for years. They know what we do want and they know what we don't want, which is an orange face. Ladies, let's crack on with today's or this week's first impressions haul. Like I said, we are going to go from zero, I'm going to strip all this off first, to hero using all of the products in this box. I will link everything down below as I always do, and like I just mentioned, they have given me a 20% off code, which is AllTheLadies. That is such a good incentive to purchase on Look Fantastic. I know I will be using that. That's faux show. 20% off anything on their website. Unfortunately, the Look Fantastic website, like many other websites, haven't yet applied a filter to separate the cruelty-free brands from the brands that still test on animals. So just so you know, I've done the legwork in that respect. So everything you see is definitely cruelty-free. Let's crack on with today's Look Fantastic first impressions haul. Take it away! Here I am in my full natural glory. Normally I use a kind of rabbit ear headband, but this time I'm going to go for my clips, and there we have it. That kind of just keeps my hair off my face. Right. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Right, so what we're going to be doing is starting with the primer. Now the primer that this is another great thing about Look Fantastic. If you buy two Too Faced products, they give you a complimentary Hangover Replenishing face primer, which is why I actually didn't buy a primer, because I knew if I'm getting these two anyway, I get the primer. This is the primer that they gave me. So this is their Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Primer. I know that this sample size is worth £10, but the full size is £29, and then the travel size is £14. As you know, I'm not a massive primer wearer, but for the purposes of a makeup review, I will always try primer. You never know, one day I might actually fall in love with a primer. Right, so it comes out like that. It's just a white liquid. It doesn't have any run at all. I get the premise of primers. I just have never kind of thought, oh, I must remember to put my primer on. Well, it smells very fresh. Oh, it's actually very moisturizing. I love a rich moisturizer, so a primer that's moisturizing is just a bonus. But that's gone immediately tacky, which is what it's supposed to do. Primer done. I'm never ever going to spend too much time on a primer because there's too much other stuff to do. This foundation is literally been talked about, reviewed, first impression forever since it came out. This is actually their original foundation. They do have a new foundation, but I've seen other YouTubers compare them both and they all say that the classic one is the better one. So this is the Born This Way by Too Faced Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation. I'm hoping that the colour that I chose, which is golden beige, is my colour. The only way I could do that was to look at other YouTuber videos, and quite a few of them I may add, to make sure that I was getting the right shade. They have 35 shades in this foundation. I think it comes in at £32. Obviously with my discount of 20% off, that's £6.40 off, which brings it to about £25. So there she is. They are such beautiful bottles. Heavy frosted glass. You've got the Too Faced embossed there, and at the top you've got the TF. It's a bottle that you want to have on your makeup stand, and it's a pump. We love a pump. This is the moment of truth. Let's give it a little go. Well, that came out easy. I think I've done well. That's actually a very good match. Now what you'll notice is I'm still quite sun-kissed. I'm quite red up here. When I put this on, don't be shocked that my face is a different colour to my neck. I'm going to try and blend that in as best I can. I'm really happy with that. Right, now everyone applies foundation differently. I just go straight in. Make sure I kind of cover that brush. So that is quite a good coverage. Instantly it's covering. It is a really good match, this. Hurrah! So this is in golden beige. I did go for the right shade, which is fab. Now as you can see, I'm kind of stippling it on. Wow, it is such a natural looking foundation. It is literally like my skin, but better. Well, it hasn't fully covered my freckles, but that's fine. I have a relationship with my freckles and I like them. We like each other equally. I will do a second layer after this. This is going on really, really beautifully. But yeah, that is a really, really beautiful foundation. I'm going to do one more small pump, and this time I'm actually just going to dab it on equally either side. Right, okay, so yes, it does build. It is buildable. This is definitely a full coverage now. I never use a sponge. I tried it, I did not like it, and so I went back to my blush. I am so red on my chest at the moment. If I come a little bit closer, you can still see my freckles, which is good. It's a good match against my hand, which is always a good sign. We just need to tone this down a little bit. I'm sure that will happen soon. Right, now that foundation is done, I am super, super happy with that. Like I said, £32, probably down to £25.50 with my discount code, AllTheLadies. They also do a fabulous concealer, which again has been raved about for a long time. I'm super excited to try this. Everybody says that this is a huge bottle compared to the foundation. By the looks of it, it is. I went for this in natural beige. Again, I had to look at a colour chart, so that's all I'm kind of going by. This is the bottle. How cute is that bottle? Really, really super, super cute. Oh, okay, it's a twisty. Hello. So it comes like that. That is a really nice, substantial applicator. That should be enough to do both eyes. I'm really hoping this is an okay colour. It looks a bit dark, but look, we will go for it. It's all we've got. So here goes. So I just kind of tap it in. It's actually a perfect shade. That just seems to blend beautifully. Right, I'm using my Real Techniques 421 brush. This is actually a contour brush, but I absolutely love it for doing under eye concealing. So what I'm doing is I'm just tapping. Never brush the under eye because you're just moving it from areas that you've put the concealer into areas that you don't need it. The best thing to do is just to push and let the skin naturally kind of take it in those areas. That is incredible coverage. It is so creamy as well. It just feels like it's just, yeah, it's really nice to work with. It's lovely when you find a product that actually feels like it's doing what it says it should do. And I've popped a little bit around the nose here because this, I always tend to go a little bit more reddy around here. And as you can see the kind of creasing here? You see that creasing there? It's quite good to kind of conceal down there as well. Right, I'm going to do the other side. Why do I have my mouth open? That is a really workable, beautiful concealer. That is, in my opinion, a flawless base and ready for lots and lots of colour and life, because at the moment I look like an anemic prawn. Super chuffed with that. This is super coverage without a doubt. This comes in 16 shades and I believe it's £26, but with my 20% discount, just over £20. For both the concealer and the foundation, it would be about £45. Not a bad little combo to get a flawless base like this. So I'm super chuffed with those. Moving on to other gorgeous products. I'm going to pop this headband on. I got this from Claire's Accessories. It's absolutely lovely. Look, it's a kind of Grecian style headband. That feels so much better on my head. Right, we're going to move on to some colour because quite frankly, I look like I'm dead. The bronzer that I went for is the Anastasia Beverly Hills in the colour Saddle. This comes in 4 different colours and it's £30. So with my discount, it will be £24. This is another product which I've been wanting to try for a long time. I actually saw this, I believe, in Space NK. I don't know if you can see this, but it's kind of reflected underneath. Can you see the A's? Again, I had to kind of shade match on the internet, but that is a lovely colour. That is absolutely perfect. So it's got a yellow undertone. It's not too reddy. You probably won't pick up on this, but there is a slight shimmer to this. So like I said, this is in Saddle. I'm going to go in with my LICQUORICE brush from Aldi. Shout out to Aldi there. This brush is absolutely fandabby-doozy. It's so soft, beautifully tapered as well. So it's perfect for blusher or bronzer. I always start at the top of the forehead, down into the temple, the high points of your face, basically where you would tan naturally. So we're just kind of creating that contour around the face, giving a little bit of colour. If you want, you can pop it around the jawline. I've seen this done. I don't even know if it works, but I'm gonna give it a go. You can always add, you can't take away. So I think we will stop there. I really, really like that. Super chuffed with that. That is going straight in my makeup bag. Onto blusher. You know I love a bit of blusher. Now, this product is the iconic Silk and Glow. This comes in at £30. It comes in 4 different shades, I believe. This one I got in Petunia. Oh my giddy. So this is what we're looking at. Beautiful, beautiful. I cannot get over how stunning this product is. Not only is it an absolutely gorgeous corally blush, but you've got this beautiful champagne highlighter as well. I did also pick up the Stila Putty Blush and Bronzer Duo. Let's have a little look. Right, this is like a putty style product. But instead of a powder, it actually just, it's like a cushion. So if I push that, can you see that kind of indentation that I've made? Very, very strange. But anyway, as you can see, I've got the blush on there and I've got the blush on that palette. That is more my colour. But this bronzer here, let's give that a go. Ooh, okay. So instantly, it does come off on a brush. That is a boo-boo. I'll try the blusher briefly. That is quite a lot of product there. And that's a really, really pretty colour. So why was this bronzer not working? So that's the colour bronzer. It is quite, it comes off quite chalky. It's a nice little duo. They're nice colours, but I don't think they really pack a punch. This is £29 as well. So if you think this is £1 less than this hugely substantial, beautiful palette, which I know is going to act better than this. Yeah, not that impressed with that one. So let's move quickly on. Let's get onto the Iconic London, because this is going to be absolutely stunning. Right, so let's have a little go at this Iconic London blusher. Oh, it's a really, really beautiful colour. It's working really well with the Born This Way foundation underneath. Where I'm putting the blusher, it almost looks like it's just skin. I mean, I'm tempted to go a little bit heavier, but I'm going to do my eyes first and then we can come back. We can always come back and add. We can't take away. Right, we're going to go in with the highlighter. Now, with the highlighter, I use this Real Techniques kind of stippling brush. Here we go. We're going in with the highlighter. I don't believe this has an actual name, this highlighter. It is just the highlighter of this duo. So you can see how much it reflects in the light. That is a beautiful, subtle, perfect coloured highlighter. Absolutely stunning. I don't think I'm going to need too much of this, to be honest. Just on the higher part of the cheekbone, and then I just kind of go over the cheek a little bit, so you've got that reflection, as I always do as well, just on the top of the forehead. And a little bit at the end of the nose. Really happy with that. Right, so that is the Iconic London Silk Glow Duo. Like I said, it's £30. Definitely recommend that. The Stila Duo, I would bypass that. It might work for you. It just didn't pack enough of a punch, and the packaging is not good enough. It's not good enough to be £29. So in my opinion, leave the Stila, but this Iconic London Duo is absolutely stunning. It would definitely be worth checking that out. Right, let's move on to eyes, because they look like pinholes in the snow. Is it pinholes? For my eyebrows, they are actually recently dyed. So for me, it's not about the darkening. It's more kind of filling in these slight areas and just making it look a little bit sharper. So for this, I've gone for the NYX Tame and Frame Tinted Brow Pomade. Now, I've used quite a lot of pomades before in the past, and yes, they were, but I always find them a little bit too waxy. Now, this comes in at £8. Obviously, with my discount, £1.60 off. You do the math. I'm excited to try it. Oh, hello, Bobby Brown lookalike. That is a really cute pot. I was not expecting that, but I got it in brunette. My eyebrows, I always like darker anyway than my hair. Perfect. With my eyebrows, I don't want them to have any kind of red undertone, so a nice ash brown is absolutely perfect. Right, so I'm just going to kind of go in to the pomade and kind of fill in any kind of areas that look a little bit wispy. Ooh, instantly, that is very nice. As I'm working through, I always kind of like to just brush it through and down the arch, and again this side. And like I've said a million times before, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. I would highly recommend that. Now I look a little bit like Bernie. Another successful product. That was £8 by the way, but obviously with my discount it's a little bit less. Slanted brush as well, I would also recommend. I will use this one later when I'm doing the eyeshadow. Talking of eyeshadow, let's have a little look at what they sent me. I've got 3 Makeup Revolution palettes, beautiful palettes, and also a Makeup Revolution Pro Ultimate Eye Look palette, which is the quad. The packaging is just to die for. This is called Diamonds and Pearls. Oh, look at that packaging, it's just ridiculous. So these come in at £10 I believe. Yep, £10, and there are 8 different quads like this with different lids, different kind of pearls and amethysts and diamonds, and so if that's your kind of ting, then these are super cute. And here we have the quad. Isn't that just beautiful? This is very bridal, so if you are getting married or a bridesmaid, this is very bridal. This one is Makeup Revolution in Flawless Decadent. You've got 18 different colours in this palette. Now, does that excite you or does it scare you? If it excites you, then just go for it and figure out where to stick everything once you've got it. That is honestly the best advice I would say with regards to eyeshadow palettes. This is called Regal Romance, absolutely fitting for Her Majesty's Jubilee. This is a stunning palette. How beautiful is that? And it's kind of embossed at the top as well. I really hope this blows my pants off. Right, you have to see this in 3, 2, 1. That excites me. That palette excites me. Pinks and corals. You've also got some shimmer. There's shimmer corals. And then the final palette from Makeup Revolution. Now, just so you know, these are all £12. This is a beautiful tin as well. This is called Allure. I'm expecting some purples in this, and I would be right. Seduction and Attraction is always purpley. Again, an absolutely stunning collection of purples. For me, this is quite an ashy palette. I think I like a more punchier, brighter, warmer colour palette. I just don't know which one. I'm going to go for Regal Romance because it is a beautiful palette, and we will see what we get from this. As the palette's very pinky and bright, I'm going to start off with a really pale pink on the lid and then build up the colour around. But I tend to kind of get through this fairly quickly. Right, next I'm going to go in with Floral. Now, just going to take it into the crease line and just see what happens there. Colour is stunning. As you can see, I'm just kind of working in the crease line. This will be built up, but as a base for the crease line, this is absolutely beautiful colour. Next, I'll be going in with a more of a matte colour in the crease. So I'm going to go in with Debutante. Now I'm going to go in with Rose. This is a beautiful colour. I'm going to go back in with Debutante because I absolutely love Debutante. I'm going to bring that around the eye. I think the pink would be too much underneath the eye unless I was going to a rave of some kind. So I'm going to stick to Debutante. This is still a very punchy colour. Colour placement under the eye, it's so bright. Just play, just enjoy the colours. I mean, they're there for a reason, so let's use them. Nearly there. I just want to bring in a little bit more brightness at the corners of the eyes. I'm going to go in with Sweet, which is this one here. This one looks beautifully reflective, so I'm going to go in just in the corner of the eyes. basically there. I'm just kind of blending the edges here, and as you can see, all of the colours have come together really, really beautifully. These pigments are very, very strong, which is really, really nice. Right, we're going to be moving on to mascara and eyeliner. Now, I went for Doll Beauty's mascara because honestly, it is again another item which has been raved about. This is their Everlasting Showstopper Volumizing Mascara, and I'm going to be using that. I also picked up their Push Poppin liner, and I'm going to be using that with that mascara as well. I'm going to start off with the mascara. Let's see what this is all about. To be honest, this doesn't really feel that substantial. It's quite light, but I'm not going to judge it on its weight. That would be prejudice. This comes in at £12. Oh, cute. It's a cute little bottle. So let's have a look. Now, you know I love a microfiber brush. Please let this have a microfiber brush. I don't think they do. No, it isn't, but it is one of these really long, thin brushes. These actually are very, very good if you have very fine lashes or short lashes. You tend to get the mascara on the top lid, which is annoying when you've obviously gone to so much effort with your eye makeup. I have high hopes for this. Right, let's give this a little go. I'm going to pump it a little bit before I start. We'll see what this baby can do. Even though it's very thin, it's not getting the top of my lid. It's actually staying nicely off. It's getting right down to the roots. That is a very, very nice mascara. It's very good. I like that a lot. I don't have the best lashes, so don't judge me on my lashes. But for me, that is a very, very nice mascara. I'm going to do the other side now. Certainly not a wand that I've ever used before, and it's not one that I'm familiar with, but I like the fact that it is long and it gets right down to the roots. Some of these with much thicker barreled mascaras, you feel like it's not quite getting there. Because I don't have very good lashes anyway, I normally do stick on false lashes, so I may do that at the end of this tutorial as well. Right, let's move on to this Push Poppin liner, because this again is from Doll Beauty. This is £11. It's called Licorice Black. I love a bit of licorice. It's a liquid eyeliner. There is a little shaker in here as well, so I need to shake it first just to get the liquid around. Yeah, instantly it's plenty of liquid in this brush at the end. Oh, that's very nice. That works very well for the technique that I impose on myself. The liner is done. I'm super chuffed with this liner. I'm going to move on to lashes. I didn't actually get any lashes from Look Fantastic because I have my own Lash Emporium lashes, which I've been wearing quite a few times since I got them. I absolutely rave about these. The eyeliner is actually a glue. It acts as both. Now, obviously, I've just done my eyeliner, so it's not like I'm going to be creating another line, but what I'll do is go over that line and these will just adhere to the glue. This works an absolute treat.
There's no need to complicate things. Let's stick to the basics. We both know what we want.
And then what I'm going to do is just let that dry for just 30 seconds. I literally just stick these lashes on. It is as simple as that.
This feels like a new beginning. We both know what we want.
Et voila. So, wow, they're big. It's so easy. My gosh, they're absolutely huge. Right, now I've kind of applied everything else. It now requires a little bit more blusher, and that's okay. Like I said earlier, we can go back and add more, but we can't take away. I have also realised that I haven't mentioned this Doll Beauty blusher. I got this in Take Me to the Peach. The packaging. This comes in 8 different blusher shades, which is unheard of, and it's only £13 as well. It's very subtle. It's a subtle peach. I was expecting it to be ping. I'm hoping that's going to be enough to impact on my skin. Oh, there's some kickback and some decent colour. There we go, a little bit of extra colour. This blusher is one of their iconic products. This is more of a natural peachy blusher. I could continue, but I'm not going to. Right, ladies, we are on to lips. I have some lovely little lip treats. We're going to start with the Illamasqua lip line. This is in the shade Woo, and this is one of their most kind of nude, neutral colours.
Yeah.
Now the lipstick that they give you with the lip kit, which is supposed to be in Starkers, love that, is this colour. That is a beautiful, beautiful colour. It's got a real kind of orangey undertone, which is definitely a bit of me. Absolutely astounding. So that's the colour of the lipstick, and this is the colour once it's on the lips. That is a completely different shade. Illamasqua, what are you doing? Either way, it's a nice subtle nude look. That is the epitome of oxidization. But I'm really excited to try this lipstick from Wet n Wild. Oh my goodie, the price of these lipsticks, I had to get it. Look, see. This colour is what gives me heart palpitations. So these Wet n Wild Mega Last lipsticks come in 6 shades. They're $2.99, so we're talking really, really lower end of the market. I haven't seen a huge amount of Wet n Wild in any places that I would expect to see Wet n Wild, i.e. the range, B&M, cheaper end places. It's nice to know that Look Fantastic do it, because if the lip products are good and the pigments are good, I'd be interested to review the rest of their products as well. This is in the shade Tangerine, the Alarm. Let's see what they've done there. This is just, I don't know how I managed to get so excited about a lipstick colour. It just looks edible. I have a funny feeling it won't be like a lipstick, it'll be more like a high shine kind of gloss, but we will soon find out. Wow. I was right, it's not a lipstick, if you know what I mean. It is... Who's burning chips? Our alarm goes off all the time, and that is a prime example of bad timing. This is unbelievable colour. I'm not too sure if it goes with the eyes. It's probably all a bit too much, too psychedelic. As a colour, that is something I would reach for. Definitely with a more subtle eye look as well, but I absolutely love that. Very, very summery colour and a very corally, peachy colour, which is exactly what I'm all about. Right, the lip gloss from Doll Beauty is one of our final products, and I really am desperate to get this on my lips. I know that this has a slight peachy undertone, which it does. There are 8 shades of this gloss. Another one of Doll Beauty's iconic colours. Oh my gosh, this is like paint. Wowza. Okay, I'm not going to put too much on, but at least it gives you an idea of colour.
There's no need to complicate things. Let's stick to the basics. We both know what we want.
There is no denying that that is glossy. It's almost too kind of sticky that I think I'd probably end up eating it, or it'd end on my teeth. I think I might be a little bit old to be whacking a load of this gloss. If you want a gloss, it is a gloss. There's no denying that. But I just think it might be a little bit too much for moi. But I'm glad I tried it. I would probably have that more so on its own and just a little bit of it. It was kind of climbing up the wand. But that is £13 and they have 8 shades of that. So if you are a glossy girl, then definitely check those out. Right, and the last 2 little items that I bought are the Makeup Revolution Eau de Toilette. £10 for this bottle. The smaller one, which I did purchase as well, is £3.20. Look at that. How beautiful is that? That would look gorgeous on your dressing table or in the bathroom. I'm gonna have to try it. I know you can't smell it, but I will give you my honest opinion, I promise. Oh wow. Wow, that is absolutely gorgeous smell. It's a very evening smell, it's not really a day smell, and it's made me sneeze somewhat. I also picked it up in the handbag size as well, which is great because now I know I like it. I can pop that in my handbag. That was £3.20. Obviously with the 20% off, it's even cheaper. Right, ladies, I think I am literally at the end. I don't think there is any other product I need to try on or tell you about. I am absolutely thrilled to bits with the Born This Way Too Faced foundation and the concealer as well. Let's take my headband off now and give it a little bit of a zhuzh. If there's any products from this haul that you would like to try yourself or you'd like to purchase yourself, like I said, I get 20% off if you use the code AllTheLadies. Just pop that in at checkout on the Look Fantastic site. As always, I will link every single product I have used today down below. Also remember that Look Fantastic doesn't just do the brands I've been showing you today. They do hundreds and hundreds of very, very well-known brands, high-end and lower end. weekend. So check out the site anyway. You never know, something you use regularly, you might be able to get cheaper over there. But anyway, until next week, which is our E5P haul, long awaited. I think it's been 5-6 weeks, and undoubtedly my most favorite haul ever. That will be happening next Friday at 5 o'clock. But until then, have a fantastic weekend, have a fantastic week, and I will see you on the flip side. Take care.